If you see a black box like this outside your travel trailer, well, that's going to be your water heater. This particular one is the Dometic 6-gallon water heater. Couple little tips. One, where it says hot, folks, it is. It's going to be pushing out a lot of hot air. Make sure you don't have a chair or anything up against here. Last thing in the world you want is for one of your chairs to burn up, start a fire, anything like that. With that being said, let's open it up and take a look inside. You will see the door is on hinges, which is kind of nice. That way you don't have to worry about it falling off. But inside, you'll have a couple different things. One of them will be your gas heating elements. The other one will be electric. Now, Dometic uses basically the same water heater body for their propane only version as their gas electric version. So it will look pretty much the same when you open it up. The quick and easy way to tell is to go inside your camper, look at your control panel, and see if for the water heater there's a switch for propane and electric or just propane. So the cool thing about this one is if you do have both propane and electric, you can turn both of those on at the same time for faster recovery. So if you have a family unit, that's a good deal, right? Faster recovery means you can take showers a little bit closer to each other, a little bit more back to back. For when I say electric, that has to be 120 volts. You either have to have shore power at your campsite or you have to have a generator to be able to power that electric element. Now, you still have to have 12 volt or battery power for everything for the propane side to function, like your spark igniter. It is a DSI, so you don't have to worry about coming out here and lighting it or anything like that. You just flip the switch on inside that says propane. It will try to fire up 3 separate times. And generally, if everything's running right, it'll fire up the first time. However, if it doesn't, it will go into lockout mode, basically for your safety, to make sure that it's not going to sit there and leak out gas or have any other issues. A couple different reasons that can happen. One of them, you may not have the propane on. It's always the simplest thing, right? Turn on the propane, no heat. Make sure the propane is on, and if you have multiple tanks, that the selector is pointed to the proper tank. If you're good on the propane side, come back here. Another thing that commonly happens is spiders or sometimes wasps, things like that, will make their home right inside your burner tube. And if that happens, well, it's probably not going to light. So you want to make sure that you get that cleaned out. Again, seeing as how you are dealing with gas components, if you have to take anything apart, please bring it in to a shop so that we can have experts that will work on it to make sure that you are going to be safe. Same thing on the 120 side, folks. You don't want to get in there without cutting off power. If you're not an electrician, I again recommend bringing it in for any kind of service. But again, it is a great water heater. It does come in both variants. Because it is the Dometic, it actually has an aluminum tank, meaning that you don't have to worry about changing out an anode rod on this one, so a little bit less on the maintenance side.